Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And y'all, I came in today to talk about the sentence that was received by actress Felicity Huffman. Now, she was sentenced to 14 days in that college cheating scandal. And before I get started with my video, I wanted to ask y'all, did you expect anything different? Did you expect this outcome to be any different? Well, I'll just say this. I thought she wasn't going to get anything, to be honest. And basically, that's what this 14 days is. Not really much of anything. Let me just tell y'all something. When I first heard this story of what these wealthy parents did to help get their kids in school, I was completely pissed. Now, you might wonder why I was taking it so personally. Y'all, it's because I had just spent 5 years sacrificing to put my daughter through college. And when I looked at these wealthy parents who already had a bigger playing field than what me, the average American, had, I was pissed. They had all the money in the world to pay advisors to point them in the right direction of scholarships that they may be eligible for. They had all the money in the world to pay tuition. They had all the money in the world if their child was unable to pass the ACT test or SAT test, to pay a tutor to get them ready for the test. They had all the money in the world to pay for books, yet they still cheated. Now, y'all, my daughter got there on old-fashioned hard work. She had always been a good student from the time that she went to preschool. A's, B's, all the way through school. So she did get a scholarship. She did receive grants, and she did get loans. But still, even with that, there was a portion that me, as her parent, had to pay. Let me just tell you this. At one point, her freshman year, I was paying between $450 to $550 every single month for 10 months. Because what the college did is the amount that I owed, they divided it up into those 10 months, and that was my portion. Y'all, when I first got that information, I almost passed out because I was thinking, okay, I'm going to have to make sure she has spending money, make sure I have money to pay for her books, make sure that I have that $450 to $550 every month and still maintain my home. Her dad died a week before she went off to college. He had been suffering from pancreatic cancer for a couple years. He made it to see her graduate, but he died a week before she was to go off to college. So that meant that everything was going to be on me. So when I watched these parents pay off colleges and proctors to help their kids pass the SAT test, to get into schools that if their kids had done what they were supposed to, they could have got in on their own merit, like my daughter. Some of these parents even doctored and photoshopped pictures of their kids playing sports in high school and sent them off to the college so their kid could get in on an athletic scholarship. They paid people to take the SAT test for them, or either they paid to have their child's test corrected. If the child made a wrong answer, the person would correct the test, or basically sit in the testing location and provide the child with the answers. They did everything that they could do to get a better advantage for their child when they already had more than what us, the average American, did. So when I heard her sentence the other day, I was sitting here thinking, really? You know what this woman did? You know how she cheated, lied, and schemed, and 14 days is what you give her because you feel that she's already suffered enough. Y'all, I think about the woman here in Akron, Ohio. I live in Ohio. And there was a mother here in Ohio whose dad lived in a suburb. So what she did is she gave her dad's address as her kids' home address for the school system so that her kids could go to a better school. Now, this mother got a 5-year sentence. Of course, she was black. Now, I do think that they bumped her sentence down to 3 years, but still, that is not equal. This mother here in Ohio was just the average mother who was trying to, get a better education for her kids. She wasn't wealthy. She was just the average working class American. But you have this white, wealthy woman who has everything, to offer her child. And her way to get her child in was to cheat, lie, and scheme. This is the way that America is, y'all. We always knew that wealthy parents did things that were above and beyond the call of duty for their kids. But this case took the case for me. Again, y'all, I just think about what I went through trying to make sure that my daughter had everything that she needed and that she could be there with her mind focused on her classes and everything that she needed to focus on there. I did everything in my power to make sure that she didn't worry. My daughter also worked while she was in college. What I would tell her is, because she could only work part-time because she needed to focus on school. I would tell her the money that you get from work, use that, for your spending change. And I will make sure that you have your books, your tuition, and anything related to actually attending school is covered. Y'all, it was hard. It was hard. The day she graduated, I not only was happy for her that she achieved her goal, because when I tell you that my daughter worked hard, was single-minded and focused, she didn't party a lot when she was in school. I remember times when I would tell her, Amber, let your hair down, go out, have some fun. But she was so focused on doing what she was supposed to do when she was there that she didn't participate like a regular college student would party and all of that. I guess my child figured my mother is sacrificing for me, so I'm gonna stay focused on what I need to do. Y'all, on her graduation day, I knew I was gonna cry, but I didn't know that I was gonna be suffocating with tears because I was just so happy that what I promised her when she first went off to school, to get her through school with my financial backing, that I actually achieved it. Because there were times when I was at home sitting at my kitchen table with a calculator, adding up my bills and figuring out what amount I could send her, when I got paid that Friday, just for extra money. I thought about all of that. I thought about all the times that she called me crying with problems and, little things that were going on at school. I just thought about all of that. And it bothered me. It bothered me for things that I may not have been able to provide while my daughter was at school, yet she still made it. It bothered me for other kids out there who are just entering college and the struggles that they're gonna go through trying to make it through. Y'all, college is very expensive. But I will say this. When I saw my daughter walk across that stage, and at the end of the video, y'all, I'm gonna share a clip of that moment, because my daughter did so well in school and because we achieved our goal. I want to just show y'all or help you to understand that feeling that I had when she was walking across that stage. This whole scandal, y'all, has just, it has made me see even clearer the inequality in education that our children receive, or at least some of them. You know, you have a little mother here in Ohio just trying to do the best for her kids, and they threw the book at her. And then you have this woman, this rich white woman, who already was full of advantages to give her child, and she got a little slap on the wrist. The 14 days that this woman is going to do, y'all, look, those 14 days will be up before she knows it. By the time she gets out, the shine on her hair will not have dulled that much. You know, this is what America looks like for us. You know, in any situation, we always come up kind of short. We have to fight, claw, and damn near give blood to just level the playing field. And it's not fair. I'd like to know what you guys think about this, with this sentence that she received. Even just thinking about it, it still burns me, y'all. I'd like you to leave your comments down in the comment section. And again, at the end of the video, I'm going to leave a little clip of graduation day for my daughter. As always, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.
Summa cum laude.
See him?
No, I don't. Brianna
She's on the right side. She's about to be.
On the right?
Yeah, she's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Ashley Marie Murdoch.
7 people back.
Alexandra May Deal. Haley Rose Holbrook. Molly Renee Clausen.
Amber's like the third one.
Magna cum laude.
She's coming up.
Jenna Kindlin Gibson. Magna cum laude. Paige Caitlin Parker. Cum laude. Christopher C. Carter.
There's Amber.
Michael Dominic Alonso. Amber C. King.
All right.
Yeah!
Courtney Lynn Welker.